Racing League, NASCAR dreams, full speed kings. Let's go. Relentless on the track, ain't no tapping the brake. Cup Series leaders got the whole grid shake. Xfinity stars with the future so bright. Truck Series banging through the day and night. ARCA rookies hungry, chasing that fame. NASCAR racing blood, gasoline in our veins. Green flag wave and the engine scream. 30 cars flying, living that speedway dream. Draft so tight, bumper to chrome. Every lap of battle, this is where we roam. Rubber business racing, yeah, we know the code. Last lap glory on a victory road. From short tracks to super speedway nights. Legends made under flashing lights. One mission, one name, one goal too. Relentless Racing League coming through. Relentless on the track, ain't no tapping the brake. Cup Series leaders got the whole grid shake. Xfinity stars with the future so bright. Truck Series banging through the day and night. ARCA rookies hungry, chasing that fame. NASCAR racing blood, gasoline in our veins. Tires burning sparks when we dive down low. 3-watt thunder putting on a show. Spotter call it clear, crowd on their feet. Photo finish moments can't accept defeat. Championship dreams in every lane. Only the strongest survive the strain. From pit road hustle to the checkered wave. Every driver brave, every fan amazed. History written when the engines fade. Relentless Racing League got the legacy made. Relentless on the track, full throttle rage. Cup Xfinity, trucks set the stage. ARCA rising, next gen flame. NASCAR racing power, remember the name. Speed, heart, glory, all the same. Relentless Racing League, we own the game, huh? Relentless on the track. Relentless on the track.
Hello, America. It's 2 a.m. Eastern Time. I'm Ron Burgundy, and tonight's top story is America. She's the greatest country in the world.
Back the history of the world.
You're right!
Too much of the news is about what's wrong with America.
Amen, brother!
Well, tonight our top story is what's right with America.
Someone's finally talking sense on the TV.
For starters,
We kick butt. Nazi butt. Russian butt.
What are we doing? He's talking about America.
I just got 3 things to say. God bless our troops. God bless America. And gentlemen, start your engine!
All right, everyone, welcome back to another installment of Relentless Racing League. Tonight we have the Freedom 250 Truck Series at Rockingham for the Hip Hop Mania 110. Got about a minute left of practice before we head into qualifying. Tonight's race is sponsored by Dameron Cake, who is an independent hip-hop artist from upstate New York, creating music that connects, motivates, and inspires. Check him out on Spotify, Apple Music, and YouTube. All right, 30 seconds left. Looking like Joe Roberts going to have fast time in practice. We'll move into qualifying and see if he can replicate that time. I think he missed the last couple of races, so it'll be interesting to see if he's shaking the rust off and can be competitive tonight. Brady Farrell and Tyler Stevenson have been the fastest trucks, in my opinion, over the last couple races, so we'll see if that continues as well tonight. All right, we're going to move into qualifying, see who gets that top position and earns that bonus point. And waiting for some drivers to get out on track here. Alright, we got a couple out here. Let's take a peek and we'll see where they stack up. Ooh, Jake Kilcommon's having issues right off the bat. We'll go along with Brady Farrell. This is the new layout of Rockingham, new asphalt. Bumps are still there, still gonna be some grip issues if you are a little heavy on that throttle pedal. Ryan Butler jumps to the top of the 23.5. I don't think that will be anywhere close to qualifying time. We saw some 23.1s in practice. There's a 23.1 from Brady Farrell. (23.2) for Ryan McElwin. Sam Gordon in third with a 23.3. Jake Kilcommon's fourth. Nicholas Ralston fifth. And Gatlin Downey jumps up to P4 with a 23.349. Ethan Collier in third with a 23.315. Stevenson 23.202 jumps up to P2. Looking like we're going to have somewhere around the 25 driver mark tonight. Let's see who we got left out here. Seth DiZorno has not taken a time yet, so we'll see where this puts him. 21st of 22 drivers. Kevin Stein out here, not taking time yet either. Gonna jump him up to P5 with a 23.332. Two truck is just out here turning some laps for practice. Pretty sure he's done both of his laps, but looks like we got about 50 seconds left of practice. All right, so we're at Rockingham tonight, 77-degree temperature, light wind, 4 miles per hour. Not too terrible. Let's see. All right, Rockingham Speedway, track temp 99 degrees. This is a 1 mile track, one of my favorite tracks on the service. Definitely have to drive it. This layout, I don't recall whether it's going to be a top line or bottom line dominant. I know in the Cup car last season, the bottom line was the place to be. Top line, you couldn't really do anything with. But the trucks, if I remember correctly, were a little more racy, a little more two-line ability at this track. But we are going to see how it all plays out tonight. And it looks like we are getting ready to grid, just waiting for some drivers to hop in here, and we're gonna get this thing started. The Hip Hop Mania 110 at Rockingham with the Freedom 250 Truck Series here in Relentless Racing League. Brady Farrell gonna get the pole, 1 bonus point. Tyler Stevenson will be second. Looks like a couple of them are still gridding here. We'll hold off just a second. All right, there's Tyler Stevenson. In third, we have Ryan McElwain, who is not on the grid. Now he jumped on the grid. Maybe. Nope. Ethan Collier is going to be fourth. These guys are holding off before grid, and that's kind of strange. So, anyways, let's just do this. We're going to go ahead and hide this, and we are going to show... yeah, so Brady Farrell first, Tyler Stevenson second, Ryan McElwain third, Ethan Collier fourth, Kevin Stein fifth, Gatlin Downey sixth, Sam Gordon seventh, Jake Kilcommons eighth, Nicholas Ralston ninth, and Joe Abar is going to round out your top 10. Zachary Little and Ryan Butler 11th and 12th. Evan Ludy 13th, Nathan Penley 14th, Corey Huggenberg 15th, Paul Hush 16th, Alyssa Peltier 17th, Christian DeBoer 18th, Benjamin Wenzel 19th, Seth Zorno 20th, Angel Ballin 21st, Thomas Lease 22nd, Michael Boisford 23rd, Joe Robert 24th, and Mark Gibbs will round out your starting grid as we get ready to take the green flag. All right, they're rolling. I think it'll be a 2-lap formation lap here. I could be wrong, but for some reason I'm thinking it's 2 laps. But we're going to get this thing going here pretty quick. 26 drivers out there, it looks like. No, it looks like it might be just 1 lap and then we'll go green, so. Some of these drivers are way behind the pack right now. See if they get caught up in time. All right, pace car is down pit road. And we are green. Brady Farrell going to lead them down into turn 1. Tyler Stevenson to the outside. Brady Farrell is going to take that lead. Stevenson in second, out front. Ryan McElwain third. Ethan Collier fourth. Gatlin Downey fifth. Well, we got several trucks in the wall off of turn 2. Spreading out quite a bit. Got some side-by-side battles, but most everybody is single filed out. And Gatlin Downey up there with Nicholas Ralston side-by-side. Penley Guevara. Running truck is Zachary Little, 3 wide. Off of turn 2, not the place you want to do that. And caution is out. Oh, and they're still wrecking. Mark Gibbs got caught up there. All right, well, let's consult the Relentless replay and see what happened. All right, so we'll back this up a little bit. They enter turn 1 too wide, but the 20 truck sends it in the middle underneath the 35, comes up and gets just tight racing. I don't know that anybody really did anything wrong. Just exit of turn 2, you do not want to go too wide. Let's see if we can get a good view here. That 20 truck just came up an inch or two too far, and that was that. All right, we got some drivers down pit road, mainly those towards the back. Gatlin Downey, Alyssa Peltier, Joe Robert, Paul Hush, Angel Ball, and Matt Forns, Christian DeBoer, Zachary Little, all down pit road. All of our leaders staying out. Brady Farrell leading. All right, 6 laps completed. Brady Farrell has led them all. First caution of the night. Let's go check some of these drivers that are down pit road here, see what kind of damage. Yeah, Gatlin Downey got some right front fender damage. Mark Gibbs looks like he's pretty well straightened out. Zachary Little, he's gonna have a handful with that truck. That left front is dented in pretty significantly. All right, lights are out on the pace car, and we will go green next time by. Like all but one driver able to stay on the lead lap. Zachary Little gonna lose 1 lap here. All right, pace car's gonna head down pit road, and we will go green once again. Green flag is out. Brady Farrell gets a good launch. Tyler Stevenson a little slow on the launch there. Able to hold on to second place as they're 2 wide behind him. Looks like everybody's kept it out of the wall off of turn 2. That's really where the issues seem to come. Turn 2 is quite drastic, and the truck wants to push out to that wall, so you really got to make sure that you manage the throttle, and also there's some bumps there as well. Looks like we might have a battle for the lead. Stevenson to the bottom, Farrell on the top. Who's gonna get the position? Looks like Stevenson just about clear, but not quite. Farrell battling back on the top line down the front stretch. Into turn 1, side by side. Stevenson up the track a little bit, cuts it back down. They're tight off of turn 2. Farrell battles back on the high line, not quite enough to clear. Still side by side down the front stretch. Farrell goes a little higher this time in 1 and 2. Gonna lose some ground there. The 8 just about cleared again, but not quite as these two continue to battle. Stevenson on the bottom in that black and green Toyota. The red and yellow Bucky Chevrolet on the top is Brady Farrell. Brady Farrell in the lead by a half a truck. Not able to clear as the 8 fights back on the bottom. These two just going head to head. leads that lap as they're still side by. Oh, little contact, 8 up the track, 78 down the track. And that's brought Ethan Collier into the battle, as well as Jake Kilcommons, and the 78 does clear, retakes the lead. All right, let's go look a little further back in the field, looking at Kevin Stein in the 6th position right now, following Nathan Penley. Oh, that 86 hard into the outside wall off the 2. Got loose, had to catch it. Didn't collect anybody, no caution. Able to keep that truck pointed straight. Jake Kilcommons in that 76 orange, black, and white truck, currently in the 4th position. Single filed out for the top 6, 7, 15 trucks or so. 16 laps into 110 lap race. Go a little further back and check. Oh, we got somebody that, I think that was Kevin Stein. Looked like he may have. No, he was definitely on the high line. I'm just not sure if he was in the wall or not, but he's battling that 24 of Ryan McElwain. McElwain gonna slide up. Oh, McElwain in the wall. Stein to the bottom, gonna try to make the pass into turn 3 and 4. Still side by side. McElwain gonna have the momentum on the top line. And Stein makes the pass off of turn 2. McElwain going to try the crossover. Not going to happen. Stein has the momentum. Go back. Take a look at Evan Ludy. See if he got... Yeah, he did hurt that right front fender a little bit. Joe Robert climbed his way up to 11th, plus 13 positions. Got a little battle brewing right here between the 29 of Thomas Lease and the 10 of Corey Huggenberg. That would be for the 15th position. Huggenberg's gonna go, Lease is gonna go by and bring Ryan Butler along in that 12 Valvoline Ford. Not much happening up front as got a battle here with Joe Ibarra and I believe that's Joe Robert. Joe Robert gonna take the spot. Nicholas Ralston up here with Ryan McElwain. Looking to make the pass from the bottom line. Looks like that top line is going to prevail. And Joe Roberts going to come through on that top line. Move him up to P9 plus 15 positions. These are teammates here, so the 18. Oh, and the 3 in the wall. No caution. Stays green. Get a good look at what happened there. Back this up a little bit. Yeah, the 22 was there. Tree's going to have right front damage. He's fallen back to the 18th position. Farrell out a half a second almost on Stevenson, about 0.4 of a second as the two's banging it against the wall down the straight stretch. Back straightaway. Let's see. Brady Farrell out front. Ralston down pit road. Brady Farrell led 26 of 27 laps. Stevenson did get a lap in there that is worth a bonus point. Right now, Farrell has 3 bonus points. Ethan Collier in third. Farrell has most laps led at the moment, leading a lap and the pole position. Ethan Collier in third and 32 truck. Jake Kilcommons in fourth. Nathan Penley fifth. Kevin Stein in sixth. Sam Gordon seventh. And Joe Robert 8th. Joe Ibarra 9th. And we have a battle here with the 84 and the 24. 24. Oh, 24 into the 29, and they are wrecking. This should bring out a caution. We'll see. There it is. Caution is out. All right. Well, let's go back and take a peek. See if we can get a good angle on this. And that was a weird one. '29 is coming up the track a little bit. Slight net code there, but the 24 is coming down as well. And then the 24 into the wall, bounces off the wall, hooks him again. Let's see, did anybody else get involved in that? Don't believe so. I think everybody else avoided. And that is our second caution of the night. Looks like the leaders are coming down pit road. And get 4 fresh tires and fuel. So the 20 is going to stay out to get his lap back. Let's see who wins the race off pit road. Pretty even right now as far as time, but yeah, they're gonna leave together. 78 gonna lead them off pit road. Let's see. So the 20 of Zachary Little did take the waiver, the lucky dog. What about Nicholas Ralston? I think he's gone. I think he is done. All right, lights are out on the pace car. We will be going green next time by. Still have a few drivers sitting on pit road. Joe Barr, Evan Moody, Gatlin Downey, Zachary Little, Seth Zorno. Gatlin Downey coming out. Zachary Little coming out. Seth Storno still sitting down pit road. He is most likely gonna end up a lap down here. We'll see if he gets out in time. But pace car is down pit road, and a green flag is out. Stevenson with a little better launch, but the 78th gonna hold on to that lead position. Eight is all over the bumper of that 78. It's gonna make a move to the bottom. 78 back on the top line like we saw the last time, but got wide off at turn 4. We'll see if that carries more momentum down the straightaway. Almost clear. He's gonna run that midline through. He is clear. 8's gonna fight back on the bottom, falls in line. And we got the 2 truck going around back there. We stay green. And the caution is out. Oh, this is going to be something to unpack here. Well, let's go back and see what happened to the 2 truck of Benjamin Wenzel. Just a self-spin off of turn 2 into the inside wall. And then we've got... Let's see. Oh, this looks... Yeah, we missed a little bit there. Let's see what happened. Oh, loose off of turn 4. Got tapped by the 86. Came back down into the 86. Turned him into the wall. And that is our caution. '86 of Evan Moody jumped to pits. Oh. Looks like few down pit road. Ryan McElwain, Benjamin Wenzel down pit road. Wenzel and Wall got that front end damage. Let's go take a peek. Let's see what Ryan McElwain's got going on. I think he's got some damages. Oh yeah, he's got some damage. Oh, Wenzel. Yeah, that is pretty rough. Ludy's out, I do believe. All right. Brady Farrell leading Tyler Stevenson, Ethan Collier, Nathan Penley up to 4th, Joe Robert 5th, Alyssa Peltier Sharp 6th, Jake Kilcommon 7th, Kevin Stein 8th, Sam Gordon 9th, and Michael Boisfert is in 10th. Current biggest mover, Joe Robert, up 19 spots. He did not qualify, so he currently would have the bonus point for most positions gained. Ryan McElwain is going to get out of pits in time to stay on the lead lap. If Gatlin down, he does. I don't believe he is going to. Yes, he does. Just barely. Benjamin Wenzel still down pit road. He might be calling it a night. Lights are out on the pace car, and we're going to rack them up and do it again. Brady Farrell choosing that bottom line again. I assume we're going to have another battle for the lead on this restart. Wenzel is back out on track. A green flag is out. Farrell with another good launch. Ethan Collier looking on the bottom. 8's going to clear. Tyler Stevenson retain that second position as we got Joe Robert going 3 wide back here. Down to 2 wide. Stevenson side by side with Farrell. Got to the outside lane this time. That's where Farrell was able to beat him each of the other times they were side by side. Let's see how Farrell Farrell's fares on that bottom line as they get tight off of turn 2. Joe Robert up to third, and Stevenson is going to clear, takes the lead from the 78 of Brady Farrell. Farrell back to the bottom into turn 1. And Farrell back to the point. Side, the 76 and the 71, 42 involved, 84 into the inside wall, 28 gets a little bit of it, and can't tell who that is there, but the yellow flag is out. All right, let's back this one up. We're going to go back to the 71 truck here, and don't know. That was not given much room on exit there. I know the 71 hit the bump. You can kind of see the back end wiggle. 76 gets turned into the inside wall, or outside wall, ends up on his side. 28 gets a good chunk of it as well. And that would be the reason for our caution. A fourth caution of the night. Uh, 76 had to tow to pits after sliding on his door, taking a hard shot to the inside or outside wall. 20 coming around, getting a lucky dog, I believe. Let's see, Sam Gordon, Ryan McElwain, Gatlin Downey, Joe Ibarra, Paul Hush, Alyssa Peltier Sharp, Michael Boisfert, and Jake Kilcommons, all on pit road. Kilcommons going to be there for a little bit. Let's check McElwain. He's still got that front end damage. Let's see what Gatlin Downey's got going on. Front end's just about fixed. Let's see. Paul Hush, he's good to go after getting caught up in that. Joe Ibarra, he is not looking so hot there. Alyssa Peltier Sharp, big damage on that right front. Michael Boisfert got pretty significant damage on the left front. Kilcommons is destroyed. All right, lights are out on the pace car. Brady Farrell continues to lead. Good battle last time. That last little run we had there with the aid of Tyler Stevenson. All right, we are going to rack them up and do it again. We're going to ride with Brady Farrell on this launch. Let's see. All right. Farrell in second gear, has control of the restart. Restart zone. Green flag is out. Farrell gets a good launch again. I can hear just by that. He's going to clear and jump to the top line. Let's go ride with Stevenson right behind him. Stevenson gets through that corner. Carries a lot of center speed there. You watch him close the gap as he gets tight to that 78. Going to send it on the bottom. Let's get back to our regular cameras here so we can see what's happening. And Farrell fighting back on that top line. Joe Robert is there as well, following these two as they battle for the lead. Stevenson to the bottom, Farrell in the middle, Joe Robert to the top. Farrell's going to clear. Joe Robert now to the bottom, side by side with the 8 truck of Tyler Stevenson. Joe Robert rides up the track a little bit. So there's some contact, very minimal, but there's some contact there as they get it all sorted out. Single file on back. This is the battle right now. Nathan Penley has caught this group as well in that 97 blue and white truck. Joe Robert to the bottom, gets side by side with the 8. Nathan Penley looking about a half a lane higher than the 8. Looks like somebody's in. That might have been Matt Bourne's back there in the wall off of turn 2. Stevenson. Oh, Joe Robert uses the bumper. Chrome horn. Sends the 8 up the track, but lifts 8 able to retain the position. Nathan Penley now under attack from that 7 of Kevin Stein. Gonna fall in line. That's allowed Brady Farrell to jump out to an 0.8 of a second lead. Single file out front. I think the first side-by-side battle is going to be back here somewhere around. Let's see. Somewhere around Paul Hush in that 28 truck. And the 29 of Thomas Lease Jr. The 28 is clear. Gonna slide up in front of that 29 truck. Ooh, I think the 29 hit the wall off of turn 2. Had to chase that truck down the track. Stevenson has started eating into that lead out front. Now 0.6 of a second. Farrell still leading Stevenson, Joe Robert, Nathan Penley, and Kevin Stein. Martin Gibbs in the 6th position. What the hey? Up 23 spots. Car of Corey Huggenberg gets a little loose off of turn 2, able to chase it down the track and catch it. Angel Ballin in that 19 truck having some connection issues. Also has some damage on that right front. No change out front. Farrell still up 0.6 over Tyler Stevenson and Joe Robert. They hit some lap traffic. Brady Farrell gonna try to make quick work of this 2 truck. That 0.6 of a second lead dropped down to 0.3 real quick, catching that lap traffic. 8 truck able to get by a little easier than the 78. 78 just did not have a good time, and the caution is out. Timing was an issue there for the 78. Held him up as he caught him in the corner. I'm not sure what the caution is for. Let's see. Maybe the 24 truck? Oh, there it is. Ryan McElwin and Angel Ballin. Let's see what happened. 24 just up the track, wasn't clear, got into the left front fender of that 19 truck, it looks like. All right, 5th caution of the night. Let's see, we are over halfway, so not terrible for this track. Could be better, but let's see. Pit lane. Looks like the leaders are coming down. Let's see. I think they had 4 extra sets of tires. So this would be set number 2 for most of these drivers. And going on the truck, plenty of tires. Not really an issue with tires tonight. All right, let's check the battle off pit road. Looks like Farrell is going to get it. Joe Roberts second. Nathan Penley third. Stevenson going to fall to fourth. Seth Zorno is, Zachary Little is actually our leader. Seth Zorno going to get trapped a lap down. Let's check the stint length for Zachary Little. Well, it's going to be off because they just came out of pits. We'll have to wait a second until they cross the line here. But I'm not sure if that 20 truck came down. He did not. The 20 truck on 30 lap old tires. This is going to be very interesting. All right, so your leader is Zachary Little. Chooses the outside lane. Gets a bonus point for leading a lap here as well. Brady Farrell is going to be to the inside lane. We're going to watch this restart because I hope the 20 can keep those tires underneath him on the launch. All right, pace car will be down pit road this time, and we will go green once again. Pace car is off. And green flag is out. 20 does get a pretty decent launch. Got a little squirrely there. 78 truck going to stay in second there. 78 going to try to get underneath and take the lead. 20 sideways. Oh, and the 18 and the 97 get into it. 18 still trying to save that truck in. He is going around. And caution is out. All right, let's get a good view on this. We're going to back this up a little bit. 18 just, man. 18 came up and the 97 was there. 97 may have come down a little bit. We'll have to switch over to his truck real quick, but I don't believe he did. Let's see. Yeah, if he did, it was just an inch. The 18 just came up, got into him, and then the 18 all over the place. 97 in it again. 21 in it. All right. Got some takers down pit road. 21, 22, 71, 35, 18. All down pit road. I'm struggling to understand the decision by the 20 of Zachary Little there. Right, he stays out on 30 lap old tires, and then that couple laps later, caution comes out, and he goes down pit road. So any track position he gained back for a 2-lap offset. Unless his goal was to get a lap lead, get that bonus point, I'm befuddled on the decision there. But that is going to hand the lead back over to Brady Farrell, Tyler Stevenson, Kevin Stein up to third, Matt Thorns in fourth, and Ethan Collier in fifth. right, lights are out on the pace car. Pace car. As these trucks get ready to go green once again. 6th caution of the night coming to an end here. Angel Ballin', if you watch this, you got to get your internet fixed, man. You are blinking all over the place. All right, pace car's going to drop down pit road. And Farrell has control of the restart. He launches. 8 gets a pretty good launch this time. Able to hold there with him less than a truck length back. This is going to be interesting. I think this might be the tightest in the 8 has been to the 78. Falls in line into turn 3. Going to try to get underneath him. He gets there. Can he do anything with it? Side by side into turn 1. Still battling for this lead position. Neither truck able to clear. Side by side continues out of turn 2. 78 has a little bit of momentum, but it's such a small track. The momentum is not huge as the 78 does clear. Solo back to the front. Back in the field, there's a truck we haven't talked much about tonight. Christian DeBoer up to the 6th position, just running his race, keeping his truck clean. Side by side back here as Joe Robert tries to drive back through the field. Somebody's in the wall back there. Oh, they're having some issues up here. Let's see, where is that? 29 and 12, 497 all the way up the track. Battle continues back here. This would be for, let's see, the 12th position. Nathan Penley does clear. Penley in the wall. Out front, Brady Farrell up 0.4 of a second over Tyler Stevenson. Kevin Stein 3rd, Ethan Collier 4th, Christian DeBoer 5th, Sam Gordon 6th, Matt Thorne 7th, Paul Hush 8th, Zachary Little 9th, and Joe Robert 10th. There's the gap right there from the 78 to the 8, and then Kevin Stein a little over a second behind them. Collier and DeBoer are about to have a battle, looks like. Let's check lap times, maybe. Oh, cool, that's not working. Huh. Alright, I guess we're not going to check lap times. Oh, 19 and 12 both into the wall off turn 2, or into turn 1, I guess. Side-by-side battle with Nathan Penley and Thomas Lees. Out front, Farrell still out about a half a second. Stevenson must have slipped up a little bit because he was within 0.2 of a second and it fell back to about 0.4. All right, well, we'll go through the field real quick. Tyler Stevenson leading this race, 73 of 79 laps led. Tyler Stevenson in the 8 led 4 laps, currently in second. Kevin Stein in third in that 7 truck. Ethan Collier 4th. Christian DeBoer in 5th. There's Sam Gordon 6th. Paul Hush in that 28 T-Rex truck. Matt Thorns in 9th. And Zachary Little 10th. Martin Gibbs 11th. No, I'm just kidding. No, he's in 10th. And Joe Robert 11th. Gatlin Downey 12th, still having some damage on that right front. Thomas Lees Jr. 13th. Ryan Butler into the wall into turn 1 in 14th. Michael Boisfort in that 84 truck in 15th. Corey Huggenberg in 16th. Nathan Penley in 17th. A lot of smoke up there. I'm not sure what happened. 97 truck, Nathan Penley in 17th. Joe Ibarra 18th, wrestling with that damaged truck. Angel Ball in 19th. Alyssa Peltier Sharp 20th. Benjamin Wenzel 21st. Ryan McElwin 22nd. And I think that's about it. Seth Sorno actually is out there. He is in 23rd. All right, back to the racing. Christian DeBoer now falling under attack from the 42 of Sam Gordon back in the 5th position. Let's see, where's our battles at? I think everybody is pretty much single filed out. They are. We might have a little battle here with the 12 and the 35 here momentarily. That would be for the 13th position. The 84 tries to join that battle. 35 hits the wall. 12's going to slide through, bring the 84 along with him. Now the 84 and 35 are side by side. Five laps to go in this one. Brady Farrell leading Tyler Stevenson by 2/10, almost 3/10. That battle is getting a little closer with some lap traffic possibly in the near future. Go back and check this lead here. Looks like the 78 is going to get around clean. 8 going to have a little got held up a smidge there from that 71. Caught the 71 of Melissa Peltier-Sharp on the exit of turn 4. That opened up that lead for Brady Farrell to 0.8 of a second. Stevenson's going to have another truck. I believe that is Seth Zorno in the 21 truck. That may be something to monitor here in the near future. Like we have some trucks down pit road. Benjamin Wenzel down pit road. Gatlin Downey down pit road. To go. The gap is 0.5 of a second. Stevenson definitely eating into that lead. Let's see. Matt Bourne's down pit road. Something happened to Gatlin Downey here. We're going to check it. All right. Said he jumped to pits. So I'm curious if he had an issue. Nope, he just may have ran out of fuel. I'm not sure. All right, anybody else down pit road? Doesn't look like it. All right, that will lead Brady Farrell up almost 0.7 of a second. Sam Gordon did get around Christian DeBoer for that 5th position. Let's check our stint lengths real quick. 36 laps for the lead trucks there. We got a couple with 31 laps, but I don't know. I'm not sure what a fuel run is and whether everybody will have to pit again. 15 to go. Farrell starting to step that lead out up to 1.2 seconds. Gatlin having some technical difficulties with his PC. That's why we saw him tow. Let's see. Not much happening as Farrell is going to hit some lap traffic here. That may bring Stevenson back into the picture. Currently a second back. Let's go. Let's ride along with the number 8 of Tyler Stevenson. Let's see if he can close this gap up as the 78 hits multiple trucks looking to go a lap down. Oh, 8 in the wall off of turn 2 a little bit. 78's going to clear the 22. Along with the 78 here, he's got 2 more in front of him. I believe that is Ryan McElwin and Seth Zorno. Gonna try to make quick work of these two and not get held up. Try to pass him at a good time where it doesn't slow him down. Gonna Go to the outside of the 24 here. Feel like that slowed him down a little bit there, listening to his throttle. He is able to get around there. 10 to go this time by. '84 looking underneath the 12 truck here. Michael Boisfort and Ryan Butler. Butler has the momentum on the top line, but not able to clear. The 84 does clear. That's going to open the door for the 10 of Corey Huggenberg now to try to get underneath the 12 truck of Ryan Butler. A lap truck to the outside here of the 71 of Melissa Peltier. In line to get around 71. 10 is 10 into the wall, clearing the 71. 7 laps to go. Brady Farrell leading Tyler Stevenson by 8/10 out front. Kevin Stein 3.8 seconds back in third. Ethan Collier 6.5 back, and Sam Gordon 9 seconds back. Oh, got an issue here with the 84. He gets it under control. 6 laps to go. Looks like we might have a battle here momentarily with Sam Gordon and Christian DeBoer. Five to go as Brady Farrell extends that lead 1.1 second now. He closes a 10th back. Let's see. Not much happening out here. Pretty much single file throughout. Farrell might hit some lap traffic here with as he comes to take 3 to go. 8 looks like he's giving it everything he has. The back end stepping out. Stein all by himself. Ethan Collier in 4th. Sam Gordon 5th. Christian DeBoer fell off a little bit there. Going to be in 6th. Paul Hush 7th. And Joe Robert 8th. And Zachary Little 9th. Thomas Lease Jr. in 10th. 3 to go. Farrell extending a little further, 1.4 seconds now. As they tag the wall in this group, that would be the 12th position. 84 looks to the bottom. Not going to have any momentum. Caution. Oh, white flag. Okay. Oh, white flag out for Brady Farrell. Still battling here. Brady Farrell going to be closing in on this group, but won't catch them by the time they get to the flag. And Brady Farrell comes off turn 4 the last time, and the 78 Brady Farrell is going to win this race. Tyler Stevenson going to finish 2nd. Kevin Stein 3rd. Ethan Collier 4th. Sam Gordon 5th. Christian DeBoer 6th. Paul Hush 7th. Joe Robert 8th. Zachary Little 9th. And Michael Boisvert is going to get the 10th position. Butler tried to get him at the end, but not close enough. As Brady Farrell does his victory donuts. Brady Farrell getting his second win on the season. All right, looks like we have two of our podium finishers just waiting on the third, but I think we're going to go ahead and do this in reverse order, and we'll start our interviews with Kevin Stein. Kevin, Tony in the booth, you got a copy?
Yep, gotcha.
Man, solid race out there for Rockingham anyways. Some cautions, but could have been a lot worse. Brought it home P3. Tell us about your race a little bit.
Yeah, honestly, I wasn't expecting much today. I didn't feel like I had much for the leaders. I just was going to try to be consistent and try to stay out of trouble, and was able to accomplish that. So I'm pretty happy with the third place finish, honestly.
Absolutely. A race that was seemed to be more about survival than anything. Survive, don't get caught up in the cautions, and salvage a solid finish. Currently,
It
looks...
was
Go ahead.
It was important to get the restarts on the outside. If you were on the inside, you were going to lose a couple positions. So got lucky on that front, too, to get up to towards the front there.
Absolutely. Second top 5 of the season, I believe, and 5th top 10 out of 6 races. So, one race outside the top 10? Can't complain too much about that.
Yeah, it's been pretty consistent. I'd like to just get a little bit better so I can start competing for some wins, but so far so good. So we'll take it.
Absolutely. Well, congrats on the P3. We'll let you get some shout outs in and get you out of here.
Yeah, just want to say thanks to K2 Motorsports, Brady, again, just putting on a show for everyone today. He was awesome, dominant. Swatleski Trucking for allowing me to put their name on the truck. That's been fun too. So friends and family, and then you guys for putting on the broadcast and putting on the league. Appreciate it.
Absolutely. Congrats again on the P3 finish, and we will see you next week at Charlotte.
Yep. All right. Take care, man.
All right. We'll catch you next time. All right, let's bring in our P2 finisher, Tyler Stevenson. Tyler, Tony in the booth, you got a copy?
Mm-hmm.
Man,
yeah, I gotcha.
Seemed like you were stuck in that second position all night. Did get a few laps led, but that 78 was just quick. Mm-hmm. You would gain on him, and then he would pull away. Tell us what you needed there to close that gap and try to get that checkered flag tonight.
I mean, I needed to get in front of him. So when I did have that one opportunity where I did get in front of him, I needed to hit my marks, and I didn't. So it was just track position. It was going to be an uphill battle the whole day, being behind him, because we have pretty similar cars. I feel like most of the day. I think he was a little bit better than me, but if I can get in front of him, dirty air does a lot. So with a kind of single, I mean, I worked that outside a little bit, but it always lasts so long on those fresh tires. So I mean, I don't know. It was hard. I was just trying to do my best, but it's a hard racetrack. So, I mean, but I'm still pretty happy with the P2, even though I'm a little mad at myself for not executing that opportunity I was given, and still a little frustrated from the past 2 weeks, which haven't gone my way. But it's good to be back on the podium. I mean, you can't harm a P2, led some laps, showed some speed. So, I mean, just a good day, good building day for us. So, get some points.
Absolutely. Yeah, you two seem to be battling every week, kind of swapping back and forth, who's faster, who's leading the most laps. But one win on the season already, second top 5, and definitely showing the speed this season. So congrats on the P2. We'll let you get some shout outs in and get you out of here.
Yeah, I mean, just Freedom Garage, I mean, it was unfortunate day for both of them, like for Nick and then Mark. I mean, I don't know what happened to him. He was running up there. He was having a good day. I don't know if something happened to him late, but Yeah, I just gotta get Freedom Garage. Anyone over there? I mean, we're trying our best here, but you know, we're gonna bring fast trucks every week, and we just gotta capitalize. Thanks, Precision Setup Shops for my sponsoring this year, and obviously on the official side for me too. So excited to run with them, get them some showtime. I'd like to thank to my girlfriend who's probably watching it, and anyone else that I sent a video that watched it. But I know my girlfriend was watching it, so I'd like to thank her. And thanks to y'all for just putting up the show, and you know, had a pretty fun race tonight. So yeah, thank you.
Absolutely. Well, congrats on the P2, and we will see you next week at Charlotte, I believe.
Yeah, I mean, I expect to be good there, so we'll see. We'll see if I can get Brady back.
All right,
Yeah.
man. Well, have a good one, and we'll see you then.
Yeah, see you, man.
All right. Next up, we have our race winner, Brady Farrell. Brady, Tony in the booth, you got a copy.
What's up?
Man, a heck of a race out of you. Started on the pole, finished in first, led the majority of the laps, probably 90% of the laps. Just dominated tonight. Really only had a little competition, I feel like, from Tyler Stevenson. But he was able to get around you once, but never able to hold it. Man, just talk us through your race a little bit.
Man, I started practicing for the race, and I found this line that was just worked better than anything ever. And I think it saves tires too. So it really started in practice, and then I qualified on pole. That really helped because I mean the track is it's like one lane almost, bottom feeder, can't pass. So I knew I needed clean air. I was a little worried whenever Tyler started to get past me for sure. So I'm just glad the second lane kind of came in and helped me out there. But yeah, K2 on top, man. I mean, we're killing it. That's like 3 in a row.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
Heck of a team.
Absolutely. And man, you and Tyler just battling each and every week. It's been a lot of fun to watch. Let's see. Second win on the season. Second top 5, third top 10. Does that sound about right? That seems low.
Something like that.
I don't know. But anyways, having a really good season, getting those wins, 2 wins out of 6 races. You and Tyler seem to be the guys to beat in this series. So we'll let you get some shout-outs in and get you out of here.
Appreciate you. Have a good one.
All right, we will see him next week at Charlotte. That is going to wrap things up here. 110 laps at Rockingham. Let's see. Get this out of the way. All right. Maybe. All right, yeah. 110 laps, 6 cautions for 18 laps, 6 lead changes. A lot of those were, pretty much all those were between the 78 of Brady Farrell and the 8 of Tyler Stevenson. Good race. I enjoyed it. A lot of battles. Brady was right. The repave of this track does seem to be pretty much one lane, but they still put on a show. With that being said, tune in tomorrow night as the Sword Dog Cup Series heads back here. We will be running the old version, so hopefully that will be a 2-lane track. And then Thursday night, when the W Energy ARCA Series is heading to Bristol, so that will be a very good race. I'm sure there'll be some chaos as well, but it should be a fun race to watch. Thanks to all of our sponsors, Freedom 250 Truck Series, Mark Gibbs for sponsoring this series, the Legacy of Liberty O'Reilly Series, Bill Peters sponsoring that, Sword Dog for sponsoring the Cup Series, and W Energy for sponsoring the ARCA Series. With that being said, thanks for watching, and tune in tomorrow night.